Hello, hello everybody. Well, hello, no, but nobody's in the stream yet. But just in case, I don't know if I will leave this up or not. The idea is to do some Inktober stuff. And the first world is crystal, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to do something for crystal. I was thinking maybe a spaceship or something. Just chilling. Well, not chilling, but like maybe it needs some repairs. And the crystal would be the main source of energy. Hey, Trap Legion. Yeah, well, technically I shouldn't be doing it because I have plenty of work that I need to do. But yeah, I felt like first day I should try and push myself a bit. Let's see where we end up with this. Maybe we'll end up somewhere, maybe we'll not. So I'm just trying to find an interesting pose where I can... Also, I need to put my sleeves up because they're a little bit bothersome. I also have a bit, maybe I should, instead of crystal, I could do something, instead of a spaceship, I could do something else. Maybe it shouldn't be a spaceship, just something like a hovercraft. That might work better. Oh yeah, let me share this stream. Hey Manuel. I was just about to share the link in the Discord. Where's the Discord? Here it is. Inktober Livestream now. Let's see if anybody from the stream wants to join. So what about you, Manu? Will you try to kill yourself even more and join Inktober as well? Will you have the weekend off, or will it be a lot of working in the weekend as well? Hailang Huang, welcome to the stream. Hailang, are you participating in Inktober? I'm going to ask anybody who or everybody who joins the stream if they are or will be participating in Inktober. Too simple. I want a more interesting shape. Okay, let me take a look at my Pinterest. Maybe I find something more interesting. Oh, so maybe I could do. So I like the general camera that I have here. And maybe what I could do, so you would have some sort of body for our... I'm thinking of a glider. Let's say it's like a glider, and then instead of wheels, it could have compartments with crystals in it. So this is where the crystals would be. And then you would need some sort of interesting contraptions for the crystals. Yes, I'm not a masochist, but I want to try it. I'll have the weekend off tomorrow. I'll go visit my parents and stay home on Sunday. Okay, nice. So you will have a bit of time to maybe give this a go. How is the works on the house? Are they almost done, or is there still a lot left? I mean, summer is the wet season for you, so I imagine, wouldn't it have made more sense to do those things during winter when it's a bit drier, which is, well, winter. So your summer, our winter, I don't know. Anyways, it's coming up for you. Let me see if I do some side views. I'm not feeling it. I don't know why. Maybe I don't have the right inspiration here. They finished this morning. We were a little tired of having people coming around the house, so yeah, we're finished. Oh, well, that's good news, isn't it? I'm happy for you, mate. And welcome, Rue. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't like any of these. Not a fan. I'm changing my idea about the basic concept a little bit. Let's see if I can come up with something that I like more. Funnily enough, I barely drew anything, but I already like this a lot more. So the concept here would be like some sort of sci-fi floating pod, and we have just a giant crystal in it that might have a couple of more crystal shootouts, something like that. Oh, more people. Hey, Matzabob, welcome. Well, no, you're not halfway in time. I just started 7 minutes ago, so you're totally in time, Matza. It's easier and faster to do stuff in dry season, but needed to fix some roofing leakage. And one thing leads to the other. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Maybe the guy should be and the girl should be bigger. I do like this, so I think we will go with this one. Drawing in ink, are we? Yeah, we are. That's why it's called Inktober. Hey, the redacted computer, welcome. Also, we're going to renegotiate the loan with a lower interest rate, and someone is coming to value the house. It's better, and the house is in good shape. Yeah, it's good, man. Paying less is always good. Fusion 7, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the street. Stream, I meant. Fusion, I'm asking all the new people who are joining, and Matzabob, if you're here, are you going to participate in Inktober this year? That is the question. Well, that's what I'm going to do next. This is just pre-sketching. It's just, I don't want to do it with pencil when I'm pre-sketching because it would take too much time. Just trying to see if I adjust the angle of the camera a bit. Will it be a more interesting, dynamic pose in the end? Let me hold it in a way that you guys can also see it. Sherban, hey Rob. How are you, mate? Long time to see you. Hey Sherban. Good, my friend. I am very good. As per usual. Well, it is quite busy here, but I decided to try and join Inktober. I'm probably not gonna be able to join for all the days, but I wanna try to join for as many as I can, starting with today, and then let's see what business allows later down the road. How about you, Sherban? Will you try and join Inktober this October? Give me a guilty conscience. Got a calligraphy set here though. Well, there you go, calligraphy. Some nice inks, put it together. I never tried calligraphy. I have some brushes and everything, but just lettering is really not my strength. Yeah, this is not working as well as this one, I must say. Estrada Mauricio. Hola, welcome to the session, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a good time. We're just doing some Inktober stuff. So the idea is that we're going to have one big crystal, and the crystal will be floating in some sort of techie pod, which reaches around the crystal, maybe in some more ways than just one. And then we have a person, don't know if it's a guy or a lady, like checking the consistency of the crystal, if everything is all right or not. So that's what we're doing today for the people who have joined not so long ago. Jonathan Drissen, I just joined and I'm working on an Inktober drawing myself. Very good. So this, I thought I'll do these, and that's why I also mentioned it on my Discord as well, just to push people a little bit in joining. Technically, this would be one of those evenings where I've been working all day long and I have a lot more work left to do. I'm gonna probably be working in the weekend as well. So I should be doing that, but I thought, hey, if I can push myself to get people into Inktober, that's worth it as well. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. I like that. I just want to work a little bit on the design of the floaty thing, and then we'll move over to the sketchbook and do the pencil pre-drawing and then go over it with ink. Aditya Patil, hey, welcome to the stream, Aditya. Estrada and Aditya, both of you, are you going? And also Jonathan Drissen, are you guys doing Inktober with me? Well, Jonathan, you are doing, but the other two. Well, Penciltober is every day you want to make it. There is nobody says not to do pencil. Sherban, how was your vacation in Greece? Yes, I will start university on Monday. I'm kind of excited for university. Look at you. That's something nice to hear. But yeah, university is usually more fun than just school because it's something that you choose for yourself, right? So you chose university. Nobody forces you to do it. So in general, people are more excited for that. I thought maybe some sort of things there. Let's see who we else have. We have Fusion 7. Sounds interesting. Know how to participate? You just draw something. So I could bring up, let me see, Inktober prompts 2021. There we go. Let me, where is my, there we go. So I'm going to do this. You should see my screen for some, there we go. So as you can see, we scroll down a little bit and these are the prompts, which means like all Inktober is about is that you draw something every day. And if you don't have a good idea, you can take any of these prompts and use them as an idea catalyst, I guess. But also most people like using these. Oh wait, I could actually, webcam, why is the webcam not working? Oh, there it is. Oh, now you can see my forehead, isn't that nice? Here, high quality, should I turn it this way? A little bit this way, that helps, okay. So now you can see my face as well. So it's slightly less weird. You see me, I don't see you. It's still weird, but okay. Life is life. Okay, did I miss anything? Kyber Crystal, use the Force Robbie one. No. For once, that would have been a bit too obvious, I feel like. I do not want to Star Wars it up. This time around. Usually I would, but this time around, no. I shared the thumbnail on mine on Discord if you want to check it out. Oh, let's see. I throw Discord Where did you put it, Manuel? So absolutely, Aditya, nice catch, man. Thank you. Well, we're just getting started. Let's see where this leads us. Also, I can deactivate this bar. I don't know why that bar is there for recording purposes. Oh yeah, good. Thank you for posting the link, my friend. Daily drawing challenge. Yes, kind of makes sense that it's there. Crystal, I like it. It's like ice crystals. Very good. Good one, man. I'm curious how you will work that one out. Something like that. Okay, let me see who I missed. Andre Simon, hi friend. Don't you need some shadows to best visualize volumes? Well, I'm not drawing volumes, that's the thing. I'm drawing lines. But shadows are definitely very helpful. But that's not how I think. I think very much in lines. Comes probably from having read too many comics and learning drawing from reading a lot of comics. It ruined me a little bit because I find it very hard to understand volumes and values as well. Srejan Dutas, what's the prompt? The prompt is crystal. Is your camera set to autofocus? Oh shit, I forgot to turn that off, you're right. Let me quickly fix that. Thank you for reminding me. Configure video, where is that? Yeah, it was an autofocus. There we go. Problem solved now. Apply. Okay, so it should not do that anymore. Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Shazli, hi. Is there any drawing course for beginner to intermediate? Do you design any course? I want to learn. Not yet. There will probably be one in the future. For now, I would just recommend my industrial design fundamentals videos. Those are quite beginner friendly. I actually like this, like a back view. It's not bad. Okay, I'm getting a bit bored of sketching here, so let's take my sketchbook. And let's get started. Manuel, I'm curious too. I have no idea. I thought about crystal and started mumbling, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay. I have some paper here. I will use this as an underlay so I don't smudge. Masbab, maybe note down the prompt in the lower left corner. That's a good point. I will do that for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna use a bit of a Dutch angle because this seems to have a slight Dutch angle to it. Let me leave this actually here so I have a reminder what I'm actually sketching. So, good. Don't throw shadows now. Placeholder. This would be the bottom, whatever. Goes a little bit higher. Higher. There we go. I'm definitely going to look up some crystals before I start detailing this, just because I feel like I will need a better reference. Mihir D, how to do practice for digital sketching? I just bought an XP pen pad. It's just, how would you do practice for non-digital drawing? I would say it's pretty much the same thing. There's not big of a difference. It's gonna be awkward, so don't be weirded out by that. For a while it's going to be a bit weird because you're not. So right now I'm looking at where I'm drawing, and you're gonna be looking there and drawing down here. So that is going to be a bit weird, but you can get used to it quite quickly. Well, quite quickly. It can take up to a week or a little bit more, but if you draw every day, just try to draw whatever, you'll get used to it. Important thing is not to draw from your wrist. And sometimes I do that as well, but try to draw from your elbow as much as possible. So use your whole arm, not even elbow. The shoulder is even better. Just try using your whole arm. Kenneth O'Brien, hi again, Robert. Doing a live stream every day now? Absolutely not. I am doing a live stream now because it's 1st of October, so it's also 1st of Inktober, and I'm just trying to motivate myself and also others to participate in it. But no, I will not have the mental capacity to do a stream every day. Also, I sadly do not have a studio, so I'm live streaming from the living room. That's where my setup is. And I cannot sort of banish my girlfriend from the living room every time I want to do a live stream. Oh, Manuel, thank you for linking that in. Very kind of you. No, I mean I would like to do it every day, but there's stuff like a job and having to work and stuff like that, you know, so that will definitely not allow me to do that. I do have a pencil sharpener somewhere. And that's not it. Come on, pencil sharpener, where are you? There it is. Okay, and I have this thing here, just for this occasion. There we go. Well, she wouldn't, because she has a lot of expensive nail polish that she wants to keep for herself. Maybe with some of the cheaper nail polish she might do it. I had something open here. I guess that's enough. So how's everybody's Friday looking? Nobody's going out to enjoy a nice little stroll out in the city, some partying. Actually, ever since I came back from Greece, the weather has been proper Dutch, so I can't really enjoy the outdoors as much at all. Penciling in some detail here, I wish. So that's why I was trying to work out more details here, because I knew that I'm gonna sort of get into this situation where I don't quite know what I'm doing, would have been helpful to have some detail ready at hand for this moment. But it's okay, I'll just, I guess I'll just improvise. So at least I can try and keep it somewhat asymmetrical, since that is what I like quite a bit. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to look up big crystal, right? Big crystal. Or big crystals image. I'll add fantasy, just in case. There's nothing fantasy, it's StarCraft. I wrote StarCraft. Wow, you really don't want to cooperate with me, do you? Oh, there we go. That's much better. Yeah. Just because I know that in StarCraft also the minerals that you're mining are also comprised or composed of crystals. So that should be an easy hack. There we go, something like this. Do we have any more? I'm going to pick my son soon and we're going to get a haircut. My nephew is getting married. Oh, congratulations. Nice. Drop a picture when you guys have the new hairdos. I'm curious if father and son is gonna look alike. Matsubab, got my hands on a nice new Fujifilm film recipe. Tasty, grainy, black and white. Motivation to shoot some more again. Do you, I didn't know that you're doing black and white. So that's like proper analog, like old school analog photography, right? Photography I really like watching at other people's photography, but I could never do it myself. I just didn't have what it takes, I guess, to I don't know, to compose the proper shots or to find something, find the right angle or whatnot. 2 kids, no babysitter. Emil? Are you my Emil from the uni? I knew one Emil the Nexter. We studied together. I would be very surprised if it was you. Holy shit, man! Oh, sorry for the language, this is a family channel. Please don't mind me. How are you doing, man? What are you doing watching my video? So weird. I felt like you have better things to do than watching my videos. Silly little things. Well, thank you very much. Nice of you to drop in, man. I feel very honored. Emil is a super smart guy. We studied together. Kenneth, working on sketching assignment for rest of Friday evening. Well, that's a good way to spend your Friday, I would say. Matsuba, nah, but Fuji is famous for faithfully recreating old film in their cameras, and people can create their own. So this is a digital camera then. I'm still very confused as what we're talking about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit some sort of exhaust thing there. So why I drew this is because if you guys played the whatchamacallit, the story line or campaign of StarCraft 2, at one point you capture the crystal, and to do the Protoss upgrades or research path, like this crystal was growing and you were studying and you were learning about Protoss, and then whatever you were learning from it, you could apply it to your upgrades. And sort of that's what came to mind after trying a couple of times to design hover ships, and that just did not come through at all. Did you use the plot your vanishing points when you were learning? I think in the beginning, honestly I don't really remember because it's been a while ago, but I think I quickly went to my typical just draw cube or a box and follow those vanishing points. Emil says, doing dishes like having a stream on Big. Saw you were live. Can't miss that. Oh man, that's awesome. Actually, I find that funny because while I was studying during university, because I didn't speak Dutch yet back in those days, the only job I could find was a dishwasher boy. And I sort of got used to dishwashing, and we don't have a dishwasher now in the house. And once again, I have the dishwashing duties of the house. So I'm pretty familiar with doing the dishes and watching a stream or watching YouTube videos or some stuff like that. So it's actually, I feel honored that I got the role of keeping you entertained while you're doing the dishes. Okay. I think here I should come from the other side. So I'm doing this offset sort of structure around the crystal. Okay, I think that's pretty okay for the crystal. Now I want to do something for the guy or the gal. I still don't know yet what I want. Definitely some sort of not engineer, but like mechanic, taking care of stuff. Solo Sis, your work is amazing. Thank you very much, Solo Sis. Very kind of you to say that. I am trying my best. Fusion, do you have any advice for how to draw that wavy shapes at vehicles like a portiere of a car? I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe you can explain it, but I'm not sure what a portiere of a car is. So if I hold something, some sort of backplating. I just love analog stuff. It's fun to see cables. I don't know why. I have a thing for cables. Sup guys, welcome Saman, welcome to the stream. Aztec architecture, what do you like the most, digital sketching or the traditional sketching? It's whichever I do more, I want to do the other. So if I do a lot of digital, I'm gonna start missing analog sketching, and if I do a lot of analog, I'll be like, oh yeah, I wanna do some digital now. It's just both have their advantages and disadvantages. Like the freedom with digital that you basically there's no way you make mistakes because you can just quickly undo everything and erase and redraw everything and just do something on a different layer and then draw over it. That is very comforting. But then there's also like a really nice feeling in the raw pencil and marker and fine liner sort of drawings. So I do like both. Portiere is car door in Dutch. Okay, so let me see then what your question is. How to draw the wavy shapes at vehicles like a portiere of a car, like a door of... What's wavy about the door of a car? I'm not sure I know what you mean by that. No, that's not ink. This is ink. This is proper ink. Yes, Saman, this is for Inktober. 02, this is good. Okay, so I have 005 and 02. Ever did a 3-finger tap in your sketchbook? Dude, I almost did swipes. I did this several times. It's a 2-finger tap, the undo for me. So I had it that I was drawing something on the iPad, and then I switched back quickly that I wanted to sketch something, and I just noticed myself doing this or looking for the undo. Yeah, that I do often. Sadly, that I do quite often. Hey Roducci, welcome to the stream. The zooming in is the focus is okay, right, guys? That's not a problem. I hope. The paper is a bit unfocused. Okay, I can try and fix that. Let's see. I see what you mean. Properties. Configure video. Camera. Okay, let's see if we do this. Okay, now we should be there. Okay, so it's 180, not 170. That was my bad. So now it should be nice and crisp. I hope. Okay, so Fusion, you're asking about how to draw hard surface, but hard surface that's more rounded and organic? Okay, I'm going to go silent every now and then, just because I am doing like small detail work, and I forget myself there. Okay, good that this is better. I'm sorry, I like, for some reason, I don't get why, but in OBS, when you look at the preview, it's like very small. I don't know how to make it bigger, so I don't always see the quality of the picture. Fusion, it's about section lines. Section lines, those are always very helpful in suggesting the shape. I have to adjust it a little bit so it's more in the way of my hand. I will explain a little bit about the section line in a second. Change this detail. So at this point I would like to zoom in. Like I have this urge of squeezing my fingers a bit together so I can zoom in. I'm so used from digital. And so when I was younger, I was drawing everything very small because then I didn't have to do a lot of details. And that's sort of that mentality, well, not mentality, just the habit of drawing small stuck with me a little bit. And now it's not so much fun drawing small because I do want to add more detail, but I cannot. Do the Soviet logo but 3D. You mean the hammer and the sickle? I'm not sure if it will fit here with these characters, or with this character to be more precise. But let's see if we can incorporate it. I do like the future tech. Okay, actually I can switch to my, yeah, as I said, sorry for being quiet there. When I concentrate a bit more, I do lose the ability to talk at the same time. So I did everything with a 0.05 millimeter pen until now, and I switched to my 0.2. which is a bit nicer and thicker. Is that a rock or a big diamond? It's a crystal. It's a big crystal. Because the prompt for today, for Inktober, is crystal. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Solo says, how would it be possible to make a living by drawing mechs? I mean, what could be the option for earn money with that? I don't know, like obviously there's a lot of demand for mechs in the concept art industry, but even there you need to be able to draw other stuff as well, not just mechs. Like yeah, there are people who are very, like if you're really good at it, I don't remember his name, but I remember at Guerrilla Games when I was working, they hired in a guy who was like specialized on mechs. And they just wanted him to do nothing else but touch up all the mechs within the game and take a look and improve them. So you can sort of get that type of job, but it's not gonna be easy. SM Films, Robert, just want to let you know I did end up getting an industrial design internship and they want to hire me back after I finish school. Thanks for tips. Oh man, that's awesome to hear that. Yeah, internships are everything. So I'm very happy that it worked out for you. Like they really, because people get to know you, they see how you work, they see your character. And it's much easier for you, of course, to see as well if they like you, but you already have a foot in the door of the company. So I'm very happy that it worked out for you. Matze, Vitaly Bulgarov. He built a Mac for Jeff. Yeah, that's a possibility. What pencils do I recommend? Whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. I was just thinking about this last time. Okay, give me a second. I'm looking for something now. Here we go. So, when I was younger, I was always going for the Rottering Pencils. So this is super old. I think I brought this with me from Romania. So these have, I think you call them mines. They're mechanical pencils. And you open it up and the mines are in there. And they're always super thin. So you can draw like super thin stuff. And then as I grew older and I started drawing a lot with fine liners, I just take whatever pencil you have. Like the Bruinzeel, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. This is a Dutch pencil. The German, what is it? Why did I forgot its name? Statler, also very good one. But whatever, like if you have Kohinoor, go for that one, man. It really doesn't matter. What I would say whereas the differences are if you want to do shading and values and stuff like that, there are like the softer and the thicker, not thick but soft and harder pencils. So soft is everything that's B and hard is everything that's H. So if you look at this is HB, this is exactly in the middle. So if you go towards H, it becomes harder and harder, and if you go towards the B, it becomes softer. And that means that if you go with a B pencil, you just, I think I have one here, I can show it to you. So this is 5B, and it has no thing. Okay, let me quickly see if I can fix this. Of course, whenever I want to show something, the thing is broken. Why wouldn't it be broken? Okay, there we go. That's not. So you can see, let me bring this lower. So I touch it a little bit and it's like this gray graphite color, but with this one, it's already darker and I touch it the same. And if I press it a lot, it becomes even more darker. So that's the difference between soft and hard. Okay, I was trying to avoid the head just because I'm not that comfortable with heads. But sooner or later I have to do it, so might as well just do it now. There we go. That's enough for that. Okay, let me switch back to my O2 pencil. I don't know why this detail work is robbing me of my ability to talk and detail at the same time. Technically it should be easy and not more complicated because the shapes are already drawn out. So I just have to draw over them. But my brain is like, no, you shut up now and you just enjoy drawing these little lines that you're putting down. There we go, that's one. And then this would be the other. Matt R. Hi, I'd like to ask how to be more confident with drawing line strokes. No pencil, get yourself a pen, a fine liner. Because then if you make mistakes, well, you made the mistakes and that's that. And do the exercises from my Industrial Design Fundamentals video, where you just draw the lines, because that will get you used to drawing like long lines. So what I do in general, like this is different. If we go back here, you see like I have all these long lines and I try to do everything in one go. So I hover once or twice, I try to find the right line, and then I draw it. Because now I'm drawing so small, that's slightly less possible, but it still is the best approach. So like this. I'm trying to find that correct line. And here's where I'm gonna put it once or twice, until I think, okay, now it should work. Yabuki El Rompe Madras. How can I rotate objects? Perspective. You need to know perspective, and then you can rotate objects. Like that's one of, like if you get rotation down, then you also know perspective. So you have to practice perspective quite a bit. That will help you in rotating objects. And I can also give you a quick example. Can you see this? Yes, you can see this. So you have the perspective line, and then you have a cube here. Wow, that must be super small. You can't see anything. Okay, let me get a bigger paper. Okay, let's put a hold on this one while I explain this. This should be fine. We drew some stuff here before. So once again, this is horizon line. You have your box. And then if you look at your box, which is not necessarily correct this time around, but these lines will meet somewhere in a vanishing point, and here as well. Now, if you rotate this box, this vanishing point that's somewhere there is going to move as well. So if I rotate the same box, and it's going to look something like this, I bring it here, these lines now will meet here, and these will meet here. And if so, the vanishing point moved from wherever it was there to this point, then I can move it a little bit more. So I rotate it again. And don't worry, I'm going to make the lines a bit thicker so you see the new box. So something like this. So now the vanishing point for these two will be somewhere up there. And the new vanishing point is over there. And this was the previous box before it. So you have to keep in mind that the vanishing point always moves. That's why I don't care about drawing the horizon line. I just draw myself the cube or the box, and then I see where these lines go, and I know just to line up everything with those. And then you sort of follow these lines. So I know that these will meet somewhere there, so I just try to draw the rest of the lines meeting in that point. I just keep this somewhere, wherever it is, in mind. That's all you have to do. Okay, back to our space crystal person thing. Aztec architecture. I'm from Romania. Did you try our food? Well, seeing that I grew up there, yes, I did try the food. Yeah, man, I love sarmale and mich. It's the shit. And mamaliga. I miss those foods, actually. Those are foods that I never cared about as a kid, because I grew up with. Well, okay, mich was always somewhat special, but sarmale was nothing really special. You got it every time during Christmas and also at other occasions. Same for like mamaliga, I didn't care about it at all. And now that I moved away and I don't have it, I'm like, oh yeah, I do kind of miss it a little bit. Sarmale frate! There you go. May I ask what brand of pen are you using right now? So this is the Staedtler. So I have 3 pens here that I like using. So Staedtler, because it's in different sizes. I also have a, what is this? A Copic, but it doesn't matter. I feel like Copic is a bit too expensive. I would stick with a Staedtler. Then we have this, which is a Pentel brush pen, which is, this is the actual brush. And what I discovered and really like is this Tombow. Fudenosuke Tombow. Really nice one, because it's like a hard brush. So you can do stuff that's like really thin, and then you can also press it and get a really thick line out of it. So I can recommend this a lot. It is not cheap, and I can only order it from Amazon. I didn't find a place that sells it here in the Netherlands, but it's a good one. Okay. Adding some detail. That was like grits and fried ham when I moved to New York. It was comfort food. Yeah, exactly. So we have something similar to grits. I'm not the biggest fan of grits, the American version, but I really like ours. It's also like, I don't like all of our grits. I like the ones that my dad made. And the stuff that you can buy in supermarkets are just not the same, and I don't like that. Welcome, Matt. Okay, so maybe I can also get started on the crystal. Yeah, here again it's hard to communicate. So one thing that you can see me do a lot is like I really jump around. I don't like finishing this area, just working it all out. I want to work a little bit here, then jump there. Now I do a bit of crystal. One is because I might have some sort of ADHD. I have no idea. But it's actually not a bad idea, because now I can return with somewhat of a fresh eye here and see if something's not working out as I would like it, or I can add extra detail that maybe wasn't clear and evident to me before. We have Trap Legion. So I'm not frowning anything. I have work to do on my visuals. 2 weeks ago we have learned about sketching person in 30 seconds. Was so cool as I'm at the art school. That's nice. I always love like those speed sketching sessions. It's really good that you guys are doing that. Those are always fun. Fusion 7. What region of Romania you lived in? Pretty much central Transylvania. So for Romanian people out there, that's Târgu Mureș. For non-Romanian people out there, it's in the middle of Transylvania. Somewhat the middle, almost the middle. Something like that. Rob is rendering his drawings progressively in cycle. Oh boy. Somebody's a 3D person. But yeah, I do something like that technically. Even though I don't know if you can count this as rendering just yet, since this is still line work. It's interesting. I never thought about like what counts as rendering. I thought rendering only counts as like the coloring part, or at least values, not lines. Okay, so I wanted to do the other handle here. The only annoying thing about, because I have limited space, I love turning my sketchbooks around a lot, just so it's always within a comfortable position for my hand. That's also the trick, because I know like this, I use my whole arm. Like this is the line that I will use my whole arm. And if I draw in small, I will do like movements like this from my wrist, which I'm not the happiest about. But yeah. It happens every now and then. Oh, Banat! Nice! Look at that. We're bringing all of Romania together. I have a friend with whom I'm collaborating. He's from Brasov, but he's never in the same place in the world whenever I call him. So right now he just called me if I want to help him out with a project. And he is in Mexico. Before that, he was somewhere in Ecuador. So yeah, it's interesting to see how people from your home country are all over the world. So did you have to deal with vampires and werewolves? No, my very bad joke to this very bad joke question is that because our country is so corrupt, the politicians sucked all the blood out of our vampires and werewolves, and we have none of them left. That's my answer to you, Ru. Saman Kuher, I thought rendering was giving a text. It could be the texture part. See, I didn't think of it like that. Because I don't really look at it as texture necessarily, but yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, okay. But then technically, yeah, you're right. Then this could be considered as rendering, because I am drawing in a bit of texture as well as I draw along. Emil, gotta go now, Robert. Always impressed with your work. Hope you're good, and hit me up on IG if you ever want to visit the lab or chat. I will do that, man. You know what? I will do that. Thank you very much for popping in. Wish you a good evening. And I meant to catch up with people a little bit, so I will hit you up on IG or Facebook if you still use that. So thanks again for popping in. Aztec architecture, industrial design seems very different from architecture. You have more freedom in your designs. When I work to my project, I have some restrictions with my design. Well, this is not industrial design. Industrial design has quite a lot of restrictions as well, and actually those are needed. It's much easier to design stuff when you have clear set restrictions. I always hated when people just, you just do you, man, you design you. I'm like, no, please, I need some restrictions. And usually I set them myself. So if I don't have somebody set them to me, I try to come up with my own restrictions. Good, there we go. Let's continue the upward climb with our crystal. What else do we have? Rugai. Okay, so heading out, haircut time. Have fun with the sun and good luck with the haircut. Traplegion, we learned about girl texture. What the hell is girl texture? I will send you some pics. I will do more. I don't know what the hell a girl texture is. Texture is texture. There is no gender to it. What the hell are you guys learning about? So something I really enjoy drawing over pencil, just because it seems like there's a lot of detail. The problem is as soon as you erase the pencil, like the whole drawing becomes a little bit more naked and much less detailed. And you're like, oh, where did all that information and detail go that I just saw not so long ago in this drawing? There we go. Okay. We need a bit here as well. Let's go. Let's move down again to the bottom and finish up whatever the hell I was drawing here. Something like that. Well, different types of hair on. Oh, I mean, I get what you mean. Yeah. So hair texture, stuff like that. Yeah. Well, body shape is not a texture. Watch out for that. Was I practice more? I'll give a. Yeah, girls are hard, so it's good to practice that. Jonathan Dreesen, my Inktober thingy is almost done. I posted in a Discord. If you, I do want to check it out. Let's do a quick break here. Let's switch over to. Boom! There we go. So let's see where in Discord you posted that. Discord. Daily, what are you working on? No, where did you post, Jonathan? Is it studies? No, not 3D stuff. I guess looking for feedback, but no, not there either. Dude, where did you post? What is this? In daily. Weekly. I checked here. Oh, why did I not see it? Sorry, man. Oh, really nice. And I like the Inktober calligraphy as well. I like how it's resting on those crystals. Very nice job, man. Proud of you. Look at that. See, this is what I want to see. More people just drawing, having fun. I can take away that line and let's go back to the chat. Yeah, we can make a channel for Inktober. Why not? Otherwise, yeah, I will not know where people post their stuff. Let's make the crystal a little bit darker. And by darker, I mean just the outline. I want it to pop a bit more because we have a lot of lines. There we go. Matianu, how are those complicated mechanical structures drawn together harmoniously? I don't know if you're asking about functionality, because then it's mostly magic. I didn't really think about functionality here. I was just inspired by a StarCraft sort of thing. And I was thinking like you have sort of something there, something here. So this is kept up by both of this is kept up by this one, and then you have another one holding up that one. And as if you're just drawing about, if you're asking about just drawing, I guess it's just a bit of experience and having a strong visual library. So seeing a lot of this sort of stuff and just drawing a lot of this sort of stuff. Or make a channel where you post stuff from Discord. I mean, drawing, of course. Wait, what? Discord is full of channels. You don't need an extra channel for drawings. You already have billions of drawings there. But Manuel, if you feel like it, you can do one now, and then we can pop things in there. Or you can just chill, and I'll do it later. I don't wanna put you up to work. Okay. Let's finish up this one here as well. Cyclovis drawing. Cyclovis. You have been before. I remember this name. It was a nightmare pronouncing it then as well. Hey Robert, have you ever used Maya for 3D modeling? No. I used Maya to get 3D models out of it, but not for 3D modeling itself, no. So I learned very little bit of 3D Studio Max in the early days. It was way too complicated, gave up on it immediately. And then because of industrial design and engineering studies, I learned Autodesk Inventor, Katia, then SolidWorks, Autodesk Fusion 360. Speaking of architects, because we have architects here, I learned a little bit of Rhino. They use Rhino, especially with the Grasshopper add-on. So I did a bit of that. Then I did a bit of Blender, which I also immediately forgot. And now I'm doing a lot of Gravity Sketch, which is crazy fun. I love Gravity Sketch so much. Just because it's VR and it like totally takes your workflow from VR and puts it into your workflow from sketching, and it puts it into VR. It's really fun. Okay, I'm just gonna erase. Oh no, let's finish the cables. Done. Channel created in challenges section. Very good. Thank you very much, Manuel. You are a great person, even though you are from Costa Rica or Puerto Rico, was it? I don't know. Sorry, man. Goes around like that. Okay, something like that. Shut the fuck up! Jonathan Risen, VR is so fun for me. Yeah, I mean now that I could connect it to the computer, I did work today a little bit in what is it? Adobe. Blah, blah, blah. It was not Adobe before. You know what I mean, Jonathan. You will tell me in a minute. It's a little bit hard switching between medium. I think it's called medium, right? Right now it's Adobe Medium. But it's a little bit hard switching between medium and Gravity Sketch, just because the controls are quite different, and it's throwing me a little bit off. Pavel Vorako, you back from holiday, Robert? Yes, sir. It was probably the longest holiday of my life, because it was a combination of holiday and... So I went home to Romania for 2.5 weeks to be with my dad, and then I came back to the Netherlands for like 3 days, and then I flew to Greece for almost 3 weeks. So it was a very, very long extended period. Okay, we need a little bit of shadow on the ground, and then we can erase all the pencil work and then do the proper inking, going back in, adding some more detail, making things a bit sharper. And then we're done with our first Inktober drawing. Adobe Medium, yeah. Just joined and thought there was some drama going on with all the swearing. No. It's Manuel is a great person and I'm a dick, and I like to tease him every now and then. But there's absolutely no drama at all. My teacher from my university gives me advice to follow your channel for inspired and architecture design. Wow! You have a very smart teacher. That teacher is one very intelligent person. I'm still shocked when professors or teachers recommend my channel. It's a bit weird. Not so long ago, I was still learning. Well, now it's long ago. In my head, it's not so long ago. The medium is better for more organic stuff, at least for me. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, Gravity Sketch is used by the automotive industry because you can really control those NURBS, and then also go into sub D later on. Lucky me to find your channel and looking forward to meet up with you in Amsterdam. Yeah, man. Whenever you, as I said, if I have time, of course, I can't promise that I will be free. But if you guys come here and I have time, I love to meet up with everybody. Bogdan Mircha, hey Bogdan, welcome to the stream again. My lecturer also recommended me to this channel. What the hell is going on? Who are these people who are recommending me? Did they not see my videos? Did they not see my horrible intros? Like I'm making those videos to send professional people away from me, not to draw them in. Yes, we do have an Inktober chat. I'm not gonna do this every day, but I'm gonna try and do it more often, just because it's fun to do. It's fun to get other people involved as well. I'm sorry for saying it again, but now I'm working on my Blender assignment for school, with which I posted sketches for in the Discord a while back. Did you post it in 3D stuff? Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, Sergio posted new stuff. Shit. So we have a guy in our Discord. He's Latino, but he lives in Australia, and he's very good. Not to poop on you now, Jonathan. Sorry, I don't want to take away the thing from you. I just haven't checked this in a while. Oh, nice. I see. So Saxlov. Man, how the hell do I pronounce your name? Sakes loves drawing. So Sake. Okay. You're also doing architecture, because the thing that you posted in the Discord is architecture stuff, right? It was the intros that got their attention. I don't know why. I do not know why. Matsubob, just have been your breadstick friend that convinced the teachers to recommend you. Must have been your breadstick friend. I'm not sure I'm getting that reference, Matsu. What breadstick? Wow. Okay, so this is apparently a hard word for me to pronounce. Breadstick friend. Breadstick friend. Breadstick friend. Breadstick friend. Breadstick friend. Okay, I think we got it, guys. Guys, we got it. Breadstick friend. Okay, good. Wow, that was a challenge. That was forget about drawing challenges. Forget about Inktober. It's all about spelling and pronouncing breadstick friend. Once you got that down, woohoo, the world is yours. Breadstick friend. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. I can pronounce it properly now. All right. 3D channel. Okay. Oh, I see it now. Oh, it's the mask. Ah, that you should do in... mask is much easier if you do it in Gravity Sketch, mate. Forget about Blender. Do it in Gravity Sketch. But it looks good. I like it. It's some sort of... Well, it looks like a former animal because I see the horns and I see the face. It's a nice one. Matsubob, how did you call the pillow thing your friend gifted? Ah, it's a giant sandworm. It's orange. It's a sandworm. It's not a breadstick. Please, it's very clearly a sandworm. I posted in school Discord. Wow. Ay. By the way, Jonathan, you said did you do any sailing this summer? It was a pretty poopy summer. I don't know how it was for sailing, but it was definitely not a winner if you wanted to do a lot of swimming and enjoying the sun. There we go, a little bit of detail here, a little bit of... I feel like I could add some darks here. Let me see. So I will add darks there. Maybe some there. The assignment is for learning the modeling in Blender. Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough, I guess. Oh no, I don't want to use the new one. I guess in that case it wouldn't make sense for you to do the stuff in Gravity Sketch. No, sadly we didn't. We had lots of cleaning and work like painting the boats. Okay. I was always wondering because when I started studying, I noticed that there's a lot of even like rowing clubs here in the Netherlands. And it's nice to see that so many people do that stuff. But sailing must be even more like highbrow. Sake, I like architecture but never got to the real class at school, only my hobbies. But still stuck with the process and I have no idea how to start, but your channel is very helpful. I'm always happy to hear that. Do I draw all of these? This is all from my mind. So as I said, my reference here, I'll show you. Pop, pop, pop. Let's go to the interwebs. and this StarCraft 2 Protoss Research Crystal. So I didn't Google this, but this was sort of in my mind. Images, let's see if I find the correct. It's basically this crystal. So this one, in the game you had this crystal here in the background. Let me zoom in a bit. So this crystal here, and it's in a pod. So I remember this very vaguely. And oh wow, super zoomed in, huh? Reset. I remembered this vaguely. And so as you can see, I don't know if you were here from the beginning, but I started out with I was trying to do some sort of like speeder things, and it didn't work out. And I thought, okay, so let me just, because I wanted the crystal to be the engine of the speeder. So I was like, okay, let me put the crystal maybe in sort of like wheels, like more fantasy than sci-fi. And then from this, it sparked the idea of, what if I would put the crystal into like if I would draw a big crystal holding thing. And then I was remembering the image I just showed you from StarCraft. And yeah, this is what I sort of remembered. Obviously, it's very different from what you see there. But yeah, and something that I like to draw is always drawing like one human figure with a tablet and with a cable connected to spaceships or whatever the hell I'm drawing. I don't know, it's like if you're older, there was a lot of making fun of the walking or a stick salesman, because in the early or mid 2000s, almost all the concept art that people were doing had like a small person with a stick, like just holding the stick and walking with it in it. So this is sort of my stick salesman. Jonathan, your crystal is looking really nice, by the way. Thank you very much. I like crystals. Who would have thunk, eh? So I'm going to outline this little round, I don't know what this is, some sort of backpacky thing that they can carry around, just so it pops a little bit more. I want it to be visible that it's over the whole body, and this is below it. Okay, a bit of detail. What did you study at engineering? So for my bachelor's, I studied industrial and economical engineering. It was a 4-year study, and I would say it was 2.5 years like proper mechanical engineering, and 1.5 years, maybe it was 3 years of mechanical engineering and 1 year of economics within the industry. So, but it was not like 3 years. 1 year it was like all spread out. But if you would combine it together, and for the economy part, like we did a lot of stuff. Logistics within the industry, accounting, like how do you, because technically I was supposed to be like manager of engineering companies and stuff like that. And then during my university studies, I realized that I really love drawing a lot, and I also love the mechanical, technical drawing during university. And as I said, I realized that I really love drawing, so I found industrial design to be a nice mix of engineering and drawing. And then I ended up doing absolutely nothing with my engineering degree. Here I am, drawing on YouTube. It's not like it's my job, but still. Okay, so I'm gonna make the shadows a bit stronger. So this is what I like about this one. Because it is a brush pen, it will give you these natural, more organic lines. And it will give you some mistakes, and you'll just have to You'll have to live with it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's do some more stronger outlines on our main crystal, because right now it's a bit lost. Actually, I can still use my old one. Fusion 7, you study product design. Where do you study it? Product design is always fun. It's also something that I had no idea what to expect from it. And I feel like most people have not the best understanding of what product design actually is. Let's make the crystal pop quite a bit more then. Stronger outlines. Yeah, it will become a little bit cartoony, but I just learned to live with that as being a little bit my style. Whatever I do, it's gonna be a bit cartoony, but it's fine. In the end, it is fine. UFT. I don't know where that is. Universitatea Vujatraja? No, I don't know which one that is, but nice. It's always good to hear about these things. Matsubob, if you ask the job platforms in Germany, product design is... Oh yeah, here as well. That's not just Germany. Trust me. I was... Like when I was switching, I wanted to go back more towards traditional industrial design after I quit my job. And all the product design job postings on LinkedIn or anywhere I was looking, yeah, we're looking for a product designer, but they never said digital product designer, but all they wanted is UX, UI, all that stuff. So I feel you, Matsubob. Okay, this one needs to be a bit stronger because this is quite light in its line weight. There we go. Don't flip-flop around to me, man. Come on. There we go, a little bit of texturing here and there. Like I could give some partition lines to this ring as well, just to make it a bit more techy, like that. And then this one needs to be thickened. Oh wow, that part needs to be thickened as well. Zozo Magyari, üdvözlet Budapestről, Magyar Zoltán és Zozo. Ah, szervusztok! Hogy vagytok? I'm not gonna speak too much Hungarian because nobody will understand me. So let's just stick with English. Universitatea de Vest. Ah, okay. That's in Bucharest, I imagine, right? As I did all my studies in Turgu Mureș, so I'm not that well informed about other universities. Well, no, you said you're from Banat, so it's not Bucharest. It could be though. Not sure. Matsubob showing off his language skills. Very good, man. Very good. It's always funny when people speak languages, especially when you wouldn't expect them to speak that Timisoara. Ah, okay. That specific language. I've actually been to Timisoara in end of 2019 for the first time, and I didn't know what to expect from the city, and holy shit was I surprised. It's beautiful. I was mostly used to like Târgu Mureș / Cluj / just other Romanian very communist sort of architecture, and like Timisoara was like, it looked like a freaking Western European city with a town square, and the architecture looked very Western European. I was like, oh wow, I did not expect this. Massimo, egy sört kérek szépen. Yes, that will get you your beer. Of course this is what you would know. Fucking Germans and their beer. Aztec Architecture, you make... No, I do not make. So the schedule is Thursdays is live stream. Mondays is new video, unless I'm like super busy, which lately I am. So then I do a quick live stream on Monday as well instead of the video. But I do want to return to making the Monday videos because... so basically my busyness is because of a video project, which I hope will be done by Monday. Let's see. But no, my schedule, as I said, is Thursday live stream. I will try to make more live streams now during Inktober. Let's see how I will have time. I'm never promising things like this. Assam artist, I try to draw like this, very difficult, I need more practice. It's fine. I also started out not being able to draw many things, and I just kept on drawing and drawing, and I'm a bit better now. There's still many things that I cannot draw, so don't ever feel bad. Okay, let's see if we can bring a little bit of the darks. So this is the moment when things either go wrong or things go wrong. Saman, see, this is also like the dark lines that you were asking for, or dark shadows, not dark lines. So we're doing dark shadows, and I'm quite afraid of them. But let's see what we can do. Zozo, Gyuri bácsi keresztapám, jól van? Yes, igen, jól van. Öregedik, tudod, hogy van. Nincs mit csinálni. De attól eltekintve megvan. So Zozo was my neighbor when we were growing up, and I remember especially playing chess with him, and he was beating my ass every time. He was like a prodigy in chess. I don't know, Zozo, are you still playing chess? I think I can bring in a line of darkness here as well. Something like that. And there as well. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. And a little bit here as well. I think that's pretty much it for this one. I mean, I could do a little bit because I see now on the crystals a little bit of cross hatching just to give a bit more depth to it. There we go, a bit is there. Matsubab, my count is that you speak at least 5 languages. I've got broken memories of Hungarian and very basic Chinese, but far from fluency in anything beside English. Wow, I would love to speak basic Chinese. That's nice. Did you? What's up with the Hungarian? Did you have a Hungarian girlfriend? That's usually the main reason people learn that language. Or people go to Balaton or some stuff like that, or the Sziget Festival, and that's where they pick up something. But Chinese, that is proper. And yes, it is 5 languages indeed. Yeah. I still have Spanish on my list that I would like to learn one of these days, but I'm like, with languages, I can pick it up very quickly if I'm in the country where it's spoken. Like I had the same thing with Bahasa Indonesia. Like I was there for a month or so, and I was starting to understand a bit here and there. I do like languages, it's just, yeah, I find it very difficult to learn a language when you can't practice it every day. It's also, Dutch took me forever to learn it, because everybody immediately switches to English when they hear that your Dutch is not that good. Okay, I'm thinking, so I don't know if I want to do this or not, but I might bring out the ink. Let me see if I have, so I'm gonna get some water here, and what can I use for it, because the other thing I can't, well, I could use this actually. Matsubab, kindergarten in Budapest, moved before primary school, forgot most of it. Ah! Oh wait, so you were born in Hungary? That's interesting. ASM artist, your sketchbook tutorials were very simple and easy to learn. I have been watching your videos since you uploaded drawings. A trimmer in sketchbook. Oh nice, thanks man. I think that was my second sketchbook tutorial. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, toilet paper. Toilet paper. So I do like to do ink washes, and while this is not perfect paper for it, I think it might be enough. So I bought a little bit of water with me. Yes, just drip everywhere. Well, let's put some here. Okay. And I'll take a bit. I just want to clean out, because we have some yellow there. I want to clean those out. So I'm gonna just drip the water there. Make my toilet paper a bit wet. Clean this out. And then what I'm going to do is basically, let me see if we can do that. Add a bit of water here, there and there. Sek, you uploaded your Discord. Okay, I'll take a look at Discord in a second. Oh, it's way too much. Okay, great. It's way too much water. Okay, let's soak up a bit of it, or a bunch of it. Okay, soak up some of this as well. Okay. Beto Gomez, I will be a daily live stream during Inktober. No, it would be nice, but I highly doubt that I will be able to do that. Nah, just an expat period in my family. Ah, I see, okay. Hey man, Anj Singh says, we'll be doing Inktober along with you. Good, that's why I do this. Okay, so this is my watercolor pen. What is this brush? I'm trying to get rid of some of this water. And now we're going, this is the interesting part. I'm gonna reach in there and just barely tap it. Pop! I tapped it. Ink, 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 and a little bit of ink. Ink, ink, ink. Okay, so I feel like I should have done the other way around. Now all of them are quite diluted. I should have left one empty. That was a bit silly, but I can add a bit more ink to this. Where is mine? So I have another toilet paper just to wash off my brush. Okay, just a gentle tap. Pop. There we go. Okay, so this is the proper darker ink. Oh, it's very watery. Okay. I should have soaked up some. Okay, I'm just gonna add more ink. Now it's like F it. This is F it time. Let's see if it's darker. Oh, it's somewhat darker. Any other stuff? I hope someday that I can speak Dutch and find freelance as a 3D and concept artist job to work at Amsterdam. Stay with my Dutch boyfriend there. But now he's still working at Dutch embassy in Thailand. Well, I wish you good luck with that, man. There is plenty of Dutch game companies, so you should have good chances. It's a very competitive field, so you have to keep on drawing and drawing. Curious how visible this is. Okay, I should push this a bit higher. You guys can't see much of this. Oh, this is gonna be a night. I have to wash this out immediately. I just realized this was not the best idea. Sometimes I have ideas and they're not great. Like, this is definitely one of those ideas that I had better ones. Definitely had better ones. Something that I could do though is wash out this a bit. Try to pick up some water. Yeah, this paper is definitely not drinking in the water in a way that is going to be useful for me. This is going to be super crimply. Okay, now let's pick some of the ink. Let's pick some more of the ink. Yeah, it's not running at all. But yeah. It's still sort of an interesting effect. I'm not swearing by it, but it is an effect, all right. There we go. There, a bit there. Let's go into the crevices here. I feel like most of his back, or her back. I still didn't decide if it's a female or male character, so I don't know. Actually, I like how the character came out. I don't know about that, but the character I'm fine with now. That's pretty okay. There we go. Is it more stylistic choice, or does water paint got any advantage over markers? Always fear it for being so uncontrollable. No, it's I guess it's a stylistic stuff, yeah. It's in this case also because this is like literal, I don't know if you can see it, India ink. Let me hold it. Let me hold it like this. So this is proper ink. So Inktober ink, you know. Yeah, I wanted to go along with it a bit. Okay. Let's see if I do some of these crystal parts as well. Marcus would work fine as well. And I might do one of these days, I might do some markers as well. But I want to have these effects with watercolor that you usually get with watercolor. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna wash out my brush and sign it and add Inktober and the day to it, and then we can call it a day. What crystal colors do you prefer? That's a good question. I guess teal. Teal is something that works for me for crystals. Let's push this aside. Let's take this. One. There we go, crystal. And I can close this one up and we can call this a day. Thank you for 29 people. That's a lot of people for a stream that I did not advertise and people didn't know about it. So thank you everybody for joining. Hopefully we'll see each other more often during this week. It's probably gonna be around this time, so I expect after 8, after 9, I will be doing streams if I have time, energy to do these. If not, just keep on streaming, and yeah, see everybody around. Have a great weekend, because weekend is coming up, and see you around. Bye bye. Bye bye.